And today we're reacting to dead body found in David's car. Now, I wasn't even gonna react to this, bro, until I realized who the person was that was singing the song. My boy Berto told me about it at the gym earlier. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna watch it. Then my girl and my cousin were talking about it. I was like, dang, hold on, who is it? Let me see about this. And then I went and listened, and so I would realize who it was that was in this situation. I was like, dang, that's crazy. So we're gonna get into it. Let's see it. Let's do it.
Sure. I wouldn't say superstar, but up and coming, guys blew up. He's got like 33 monthly listeners right now. Artist, singer, David, spelled D4VD, former Fortnite creator. He's got some great music. The biggest song is Romantic Homicide, but I haven't listened to his album yet, Withered, that he dropped, but Petals to Thorns 2023 EP, really good. He might have caught a body. And this guy's like a lovey-dovey singer. Now, this all started with a report that was put out on ABC7 News, and it started spreading last night. And it says, a putrid, decomposing body has been found dumped in a Tesla, reportedly registered to popular New York-born singer David, several days after it was abandoned and taken to a Los Angeles tow yard.
So, the thing about with Teslas is the cameras on the vehicle, right? It's very difficult to break into a Tesla or steal a Tesla, but it's not hard for, like, I remember when I was at my situation, I needed to use Berto's Tesla one time. He had a Tesla at one point before I started doing any of this, but he had a Tesla at one point, and he could unlock the Tesla just from his phone. You know what I'm saying? From his phone, he could unlock the Tesla. I could get in the Tesla, drive around, do XYZ, and that was that. So it's very possible that somebody else could have been in that Tesla. You know what I'm saying?
Police made the grim discovery at the impound lot in Hollywood on Monday afternoon after workers reported a foul odor coming from the electric vehicle. So this was in LA. They've got the pictures here. It's in a tow lot. And the 2023 Tesla is registered to David Anthony Burke, the 20-year-old Queens-born artist known as David. The identity of the victim wasn't immediately known. So we're going to have to wait to get not only a autopsy, but who this person is. And that will probably give us a lot more detail later on. But it says the human remains were found stashed inside a bag in the Tesla's front truck. The car, which bears Texas license plates, had been towed to the lot after being reported abandoned in the Hollywood Hills roughly 5 days ago, according to investigators. This is the weird part, because we're going to get into some theories that people have. But anyway, he's been on tour as of late, and fans started replying to this. Now, one of the big fan pages is Daily David, and he said the following before deleting it. I believe David is innocent. Although he has a Tesla, he has an alibi for the days he was missing. He was with Caliuchis on the 31st. The 4th is when the Crocs collaboration event took place, and the 1st is still unknown. That's several days there. We were informed that his vehicle has been parked in the lot for a couple of days. I'm assuming this means it had been there for 3 days, which would cover the 6th, 7th, and 8th. The days around the incident could have been the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. However, the only day he could have possibly been involved is the 4th. But since that's the day of the Crocs event, we're unsure if that's when anything actually happened. I mean, anything could happen at any time.
Right.
And they said that the impounded car had been at a property for a couple of days. I do think it's a little bit odd because, keep in mind, this was in the Hollywood Hills. Are people going to just straight up steal it? I don't know. Because if people steal cars all the time in LA. But you got to think, someone stealing a Tesla, there's cameras on a Tesla.
All on it, the side, the back. You know what I'm saying? Whenever somebody walks up to the Tesla, I know y'all seen that little thing on the screen where it's an eye and it's basically saying like, yeah, we see you.
So wouldn't he know that?
And your phone get alerted.
The car was stolen?
And my car is gone. Like somebody can, bro, your phone, Tesla and your phone are just so integrated. Like I see somebody getting in my car, throwing something in the front. I'm on the phone with the authorities like 911. Somebody has stolen and put remains in my joint. You know what I'm saying?
And this looks like a Model X. It looks like a bigger one.
Which one is it? The red one?
It doesn't look like, yeah, especially if the trunk is in the front. The trunk is in the front in the Model X, right? I don't know. My Tesla heads, let me know. But this is spooky because immediately he turned off the comments on his Instagram, and his team, his team's working. That's what they're supposed to do. But the page that said that he was innocent went off and said, I'll be taking a break from this account until further notice. I do not condone murder. I pray for the family of the victim. And yeah, one of the responses was, I never thought I'd see the day fans would try to defend a possible murder. Bruh. And this person says there's like no evidence other than it's his car, and he's not been in LA forever. I don't know about forever, because whenever the Crocs event was, I think the Crocs event was in LA. But the biggest problem is, the least stolen vehicle is a Tesla.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, how do you get in there? How do you get in there, bro? It's very difficult to get into this, to steal one. That's this part. The thing that what I could think could possibly happen, that I would believe, that like I could just think, if he's not the one that did it, would be he let somebody use his car. He was letting someone use his car. Somebody that had access to the key of the car on his phone, whether he let his cousin drive it, or he got, a little brother or a big brother or somebody drive the whip. They got involved in something. It's registered under his name, his car, but, he let his fam drive or whoever, because he always moving around. They used it, and that person did something. And they didn't know what to do. They got scared, whether they did it on purpose or they accidentally hit somebody because they were driving drunk or something. Threw buddy in the car, left it and wherever, got towed, and then the smell started reeking.
Out of every other vehicle type and model, Teslas are the lowest. They're barely stolen. Like I said, there's cameras, there's alarms. You can remote view who's getting close to your Tesla from far away, so you would know. And it wasn't reported stolen. That's another thing that needs to be made clear. The most stolen vehicle, though, is, yes, it is a Hellcat. So if somebody was intent on stealing a Tesla, and let's say they stole it, I don't think they're going to steal a Tesla to catch a body. That's just so unlikely, and I don't see this happening. The problem here, too, is he's supposed to come back to LA soon. The police are certainly going to question him. They need to know what's up, where was the vehicle, or like, why was it there? And he's on a world tour right now, and the tour is supposed to stop in LA on September 20th. If you check out his tour date,
he's gonna keep touring. He's gonna keep touring. He's not gonna just go straight there to get this handled.
He's supposed to perform at Minneapolis tonight, and then he's supposed to perform at Missouri tomorrow night, and then
so he's gonna pull up and do that. There's no way.
Colorado. So he's got a packed tour date, and people are gonna be asking him this. Is he just gonna try to ignore it? I don't know. Also, keep in mind, David's signed to Interscope, but it's Darkroom Interscope, so he signed to the same record label as Billie Eilish. Not that has to do much of anything. It's a music related thing. And he was supposed to go on the European leg of his tour starting October 1st. So this guy was going to be on tour for a very long time. Yeah. And if we look at his tour dates as well on his website, like they're saying that this was supposed to happen sometime between like September 1st and 8th. Because on the 9th, he was at Minneapolis. And this is the thing, too. There's no way that this guy's dumb enough. The only other option that I thought of was not a groupie, but one of his homies, which it's rappers that usually roll with entourages. This guy kind of does his own thing. It's one of the homies.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's more so a family thing, bro. Like somebody in his family that he trusts dearly. His friend, or maybe one of his close friends or his family, bro. If it's not him, it's got to be that. It's got to be that. You feel me? And they didn't know what to do. Using the whip,
kind of like when Justin Bieber would be on tour, and who was it? Was it Lil Twist? Yeah, I think it was Lil Twist. That would be using his cars and racing them and stuff like that, and they found drugs in it. And they did put the blame on Lil Twist, like he was there to take the charge, when it was really Justin Bieber's drugs when they raided the house, that is. So for this situation, that can't be it. And there's no way that this guy's dumb enough to catch a body and then throw it in the trunk and leave it. Like this guy watching like a Dexter episode. Well, if he watched a Dexter episode, he would know how to dispose of the body. Because that thing's going to stink it up and you're going to go on tour for 2 months and come back? And the fact that it got towed because it was in front of a house, the thing that I can't reconcile is a Tesla getting stolen. That is so uncommon. And the cameras. The Tesla's got the camera footage. So he should, but if it was stolen, he would have reported it stolen. This is why he needs to speak on this ASAP, but I don't think he's going to say anything until he talks to the police. I don't know if this tour is going to get canceled. If I had to guess, there's a lot of money put behind this tour. I think the tour getting canceled, because this is the tour following the album that he just released. It's going to tell us a lot if this tour gets canceled. I will say that. I'm not that crazy fan account, so I'm not going to sit here and say I believe he's innocent. But
I was surprised it didn't just get canceled, period. Because, again, it's just, what he's supposed to go out there singing with all this on his mind. All right, Sean, lay y'all. That's just supposed to be it, and then everybody just moves forward. I mean, maybe. That's just so crazy.
Or I believe he's guilty.
Me,
but there's a lot of information that we're going to need to hear about. And the body was decomposing, so it's got to be at least 48 hours for the body to start decomposing. Yeah, this is the worst. This is the guy's worst nightmare. Yeah, but I'm going to keep you guys updated on this. He was supposed to be releasing a deluxe to his album as well. So this is, I think, the only person that's had a worse day than Young Thug this week has to be this guy. But let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Maybe Melly too, because we just watched that. That being said, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I like the video, so comment up, visit the channel. I appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. Be gone.